you know? Camera falls over. Hey YouTube land. This will be Sunday morning coffee early edition. This will be coming to you on a Thursday. You ever had one of those days? Shit just fights you. Fights you, and fights you. Grand Prix, there's some body work to do to it. Window regulator to replace. Replacing that was redundant. I did a Grand Prix a month ago that I showed you all. The body work, again, redundant. It's similar to that Taurus I did. Anyhow, ever have that shit that just fights you? Just every fucking step. I should have had this car in paint at noon. I've got 5 other cars, 5 other things I worked on today. I did work on other stuff. I worked on motorcycle seat pan that as per owner's request I can't footage or anything. I can shoot pictures for personal purposes, but not to publish. So bummer there. It's a pretty cool project. It's just I'm building a Frenched custom seat pan for a guy, which it's really discovered for me because I've never done it before. I can come up with 18 different concepts how. So I'm working on that. Trying to get the Monte Carlo to the next that next mile marker that I want to find. Another car out there. 2 more. I mean, I got stuff going on. I'll be putting up some suspension videos too. I got to replace ball joints and wheel bearings on a big tough 4x4 their pickup truck. But it's like this. I'm inherently lazy. If I can get up at noon, work till 2, pay my bills, there's chances are I would for a while. Not really in my nature to sit in my duff like that, but I'm inherently lazy. I don't want to work 15, 16, 18 hours a day. I did it for a long time. And I've been burnt out for a number of years. I mean, not burnt out here and again. I mean, burnt out for a number of years. I find myself back in the corner. I got to make a play. So I do something else for myself as boss, which is a lie. You're not your own boss. Self-employed means you don't have one boss. You have 10 or 15 or I don't know, however many projects you got in the shop. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 bosses this exact second. All people that deservingly want their project at the head of the list, and project done and progress every day. So how do you get progress every day? How do you get there without burning out? I don't know. I'm doing what I can. It's midnight right now. This Grand Prix, I had to paint a section of the rear door panels and parts of the rear quarter panels, and the spoiler. The bodywork fought me. The paint fought me. And I got runs to sand out of my clear coat in the morning. Not because I screwed up the clear coat, but I got real heavy when I burnt the clear coat in. That's one thing you gotta be wary of. Point of fact, folks, is make time for faith and family first. Do the work when you have to, how you have to, so forth, so on. This was just time I would be sleeping, so that, I don't know, it's of importance, but not. I've got the work here and now. I've been literally starving since about October. Well, I had enough time to start my channel in October. And I should tell you there, I didn't have anything better to do at that point, so I started videotaping. So that being said, you know, if you've got something out there you want, If the why is important, the how will figure itself out. You don't have to know all the answers. You don't have to be perfectly skilled. The worst thing you can do to yourself is do nothing. Even if it's wrong, do something and commit to it. Commit to it till you beat the dog to death. Commit to it and see it through. A lot of people, I hear this one a lot. Man, why is that guy dumping all that money in that car? You can pick those up. You can pick those up pretty cheap, almost done. Well, the reason you pick them up pretty cheap, almost done, is people run out. They get in a bind. You know, you got divorce, health, money, and passion. Or the good old one, they just get over their heads and they don't know what to do. They do more harm than good and get themselves in over their heads. If you do that, heck, man, call on a professional. There's no harm there. I can guarantee you this: being a shop, having been a carpenter in the past, you know, I framed houses. If a builder called me to finish a house someone else framed, that price went up. They got billed heavily. So consider that. Don't be afraid to start a project. Just know that you have to finish it. Lay it out on paper what you're going to do. Treat life like business, as it were. Build a plan. Make a business plan. I do every year. I sit down and lay out at least the first 3 quarters of the year of what I personally want and what I professionally want. And I have for the last, I say decade. And I've got loose notes this year. Last year I didn't. Not really. I just flew with it. This year I got loose ideas, but there's so much changing around here right now that to commit pen to paper to make a plan, I know where I want to be. As simple as let's just pay the bills. Past that, it's anybody's game. So stick in there, move forward, and damn it, finish it. Finish it, and know how to finish it before you get to that point. A lot of your answers will come to you in the process. But as far as the technical aspects, know start, middle, finish. You just know those things. But the only grain of advice I can give the world is, even if you're fucking up, even if you're doing it wrong, even if it, do it with gusto, own it. To do nothing is a bigger crime than to do something and fuck it up. I would rather ask for forgiveness than ask for permission.